It's AyoPaco, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Keep the skillet on me, I've been so hot lately. Get that bitch off, cause she been thought.
Alright, today we got AyoPaco off the porch with us today.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing, gang? How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
For sure, man. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us today.
Hell yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, bro.
For sure. How that drive was down here, man?
It was terrible. I mean, like, I hate long drives.
Why is that?
Just like sitting in the car like for the longest time, and there was like hella traffic. We drove down here yesterday at like 4 o'clock, and like there was hella traffic on the way, so it was just like really bad. Like
It wasn't too bad of long of a drive, though.
it wasn't too bad. I mean, he drove to Florida, so like it really didn't shit. Like it was straight, but it definitely got rough at the end. So. Yeah.
But we here now.
Yeah, dude, I'm really hyped, bro. I'm gonna be here for like the next couple days too, so I'm really excited. Yeah.
What you out here in Atlanta working on?
I'm working on my project. I got an EP on the way. Should be dropping next month in June. So like we're ready to drop. It's basically done. Mixing's done. Everything's produced by me, mixed by me, mastered by me. Everything's by me. So covers by me. Without, the exception of the photographer. Shout out Tommy Shot It, bro. That's my photographer. Y'all book him, bro, if y'all need your photos, needs, or vlogs, or behind the scenes, man. Go hit Tommy Shot It up right now.
For sure. What's the name of the EP, man?
Planet Poc 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sequel to Planet Poc 1. Like, shit I put out like a year or two ago, and it went pretty well. Like, people fucked with it, so I'm putting another one out. They're both 5-song EPs, so it should add up to like a little bit of an LP, kind of. Like,
okay.
I might put out another Planet Poc after that, like Planet Poc Deluxe, some shit like that.
So what can listeners expect from Planet Poc 2?
Definitely some more futuristic shit, like some more like synthetic sounding, material. Like it's really cyberpunk vibe, kind of. Like it's got like, like really gritty synths, and like I didn't really use very much 808s. I used a lot of synth basses. There's a few songs with 808s, so it's just gonna be like really I guess futuristic. I had a song called Ready Set Go Skillet, and that was like basically like the most futuristic at that time that like I could go. Like I literally used like a Daft Punk vocal synth on that shit, like where it makes her voice like a robot. It was crazy, bro. That's on YouTube. That was the last song I put out recently, like a month or two ago. So that one's doing pretty well. So we're pretty hyped for the EP.
That's what's up. Let's take it from the beginning, right? Where does a kid find inspiration from the trap from Athens, Georgia?
Okay, that's a good one. So I guess I had always been into music, like always growing up. My dad did music, like my grandpa did music, my grandma was a ballerina. Like a lot of people did music, so like I just had it in me. But I guess when I started getting into trap, like I had friends start coming over to my house, sleeping over, and they were like, "Yo, like look, this is Lil Wayne, like this is fucking T.I., this is fucking Big Sean," like all these like, artists that were coming out at the time when I was younger. Cause like the first rap song I ever heard was No Love by Lil Wayne and Eminem. And I was like, yo.
That's the very first rap song you heard?
Yeah, that's the very first rap song I ever heard. It's crazy.
That's very fucking crazy.
Yeah, and it was really good. It was a good song, and I was like, yo, like, I was really like impressed with Lil Wayne's part, bro. I was like, I love this Lil Wayne guy. Like, I connected with it like a lot. So I just like kept listening to rap music. I got into like the older shit too, like Eminem and like Proof, D12 and all that shit. Like really went back listening, because at first I didn't like the new shit. I was like, and this is when I was like 11, 12. I didn't like the new shit. I was like, yo, I like this old shit. It sounds better and all that shit. But then like I got older and I got into middle school, and like Post Malone came on the scene, and I was like, yo, like I could actually do that. Like I could do what he's doing. So like in 7th grade, I just got a mic and started rapping. And I was like 13, and I rapped my first song on my phone with like this weird mic that my mom got me. But it was interesting. It was a terrible song. You can still find it on the internet. It's so bad. But like, yeah, that's basically how I got inspired by trap.
So that's what's happening. So what about Post Malone left you inspired, not only with his music and his appearance, but what else was it about him that captivated you?
I think it was mainly his voice and like how he wasn't really like going like, he wasn't like rapping like, cause I guess for me, I didn't want to be seen as like this like guy who was like trying to rap and like coming off like someone he wasn't. And the main thing about Post Malone is that he was really himself. And that's what I was like that was like the first artist that showed me it's okay to be who you are in this rap music. Like, so that's kind of just how I saw it.
That's what's up. So after that moment, what is your next step in music?
Well, I really wanted to, I guess at that time I really wanted to go to the studio, but my parents didn't let me because they said I wasn't ready. They were like, you need to like have more experience. I see why. Like, I was a 7th grader. Like, why the fuck would they let a 7th grader into a studio? Like, any studio shouldn't be letting like, I mean, if you got the money, I mean, shit. But like, I just don't feel like a 7th grader needs to be in a studio recording like a big ass studio. I always wanted to go to these big ass studios, and like that wasn't working. So I feel like the next step was like getting my own studio. Like, it was like the real next step. So like we kind of invested into like some like speakers, and like I already had a computer, so that was something we didn't even have to worry about. I got speakers. I ended up getting a real mic, like a condenser mic, so I could actually record like decent sounding vocals. And I actually recorded this one song that blew up on Reddit. Like it blew up on Reddit because it was so bad. And I was at school one day, and I looked up the video, and it had like 11,000 views in like the first day, or like in that day. And I was just like, what the fuck? And all the comments were like, I came from Reddit. and then, like there's so many dislikes. So I took it down. It was called Ninja. Y'all remember that shit. Anyone from Athens gonna remember that shit. But yeah, that was it. Like basically just getting like my own studio and perfecting my sound. And then like after that, it was like, I just took the years to learn how to create music, because I didn't start going by AyoPaco until like 2020. And I've been rapping since like 2015. So I really took a lot of time to learn how to mix and learn how to perform like on the mic. That was like a really big thing for me, is like learning how to perform the actual music. Because like I see, like I would always like, sometimes I would do studio sessions on like a side hustle type thing. Like I would like, you know, I'd be like, I'm doing sessions on my story, and people would sign up and be like, yo, like let me get in there. And I would let them in, and I would notice like some of these people aren't really performing. That's like where they're like lacking, is like they're not like feeling it and like really like, you know, letting it come from within, I guess. So I had to teach myself how to let it come from within, instead of like writing down lyrics and just saying the lyrics. Because that's what I was doing at first. I was just like writing lyrics. Now I can freestyle that shit. Like I just freestyle it. And everyone asks me like, Paco, like how do you make your music? And I'm like, I just freestyle. Like I made a song today with Unique. He was there and literally made it in like 30 minutes, just freestyling and fucking around. And I really fuck with it. That's
what's up.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
So how do you deal with all the backlash when people say your music sucks or all that type of bullshit?
I just ignore it. Yeah, I just ignore it, because like there's no point in like replying, and I don't really think they really think that. At least at this point, like, you know, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Like at this point, no one even really says my music's trash. They just say like he still lives with his parents, and that's just because I choose to. Like I don't really want to pay rent right now. Like
I don't blame you.
You're right. Like until I'm straight and I got the bag to like actually move out, like I'm not gonna do that yet. When I could be recording in my basement, like they don't give a shit if I smoke. Like so it's like, why move out and leave my parents? I love my parents, so like, you know, I just choose to stay there. But that's what people say now. They're like, he lives with his parents. Like, so?
Bro, you only 20 years old, bro.
Yeah.
You alright. Just keep doing your thing until they say you gotta get the fuck on.
True.
That's the real bullshit when the bullshit come in at.
Yeah, I feel that.
So where do you see yourself with your music career?
I just see myself, I want to be like a content creator, like, but I don't want to be, when I say content creator, I don't say like a TikTok creator or like a YouTuber, because I feel like a lot of rappers like go to like a certain niche, like they'll go to like YouTube, or they'll go to like TikTok, or they'll be like known for one platform. Like I want to just be able to like put out content, because I used to do YouTube videos. That was like my first like ever side hustle, was YouTube videos on, like I was doing Godzilla videos. It's pretty crazy.
How did you get into that?
I was always into Godzilla. Like ever since I was a kid, we went to this restaurant when I was like 6, and they had a Godzilla toy, and I just remember playing with it, and like ever since then I was into Godzilla, and like I had a whole collection, bro. Like, bro, I had friends on YouTube that like did this shit too, and some of them made it pretty big. Like my bro Lewis, like shout out Lewis Duran, like he's got like 100,000 subs, bro, and makes money off this shit, and from fucking Godzilla, like that's crazy. But like props to him, bro. Really, like that's dope. But I really like, I had to go to the music shit because I got bored of like the toys. But that was that's also kind of what inspires like my anime look. A lot of people think I like watch anime a lot, or I'm like a weeb, but I'm not. I just really like Godzilla. I like the Asian look, but I don't really, and I really like the anime look too. I just don't watch anime. So just to clear the air, I don't really watch anime. So, yeah.
So if you didn't rap or didn't pursue music, what would you say your passion would be at? What would you be doing?
Probably like making gaming videos.
So you like the game a lot?
Hell yeah, bro. I have a gaming channel too. If y'all want to look it up, it's Planet Gaming Pro. Do not watch it around your parents because I cuss a lot in those videos. But like, you should look it up. It's funny. And yeah, I'd probably just do like gaming videos. I love making gaming videos, but it's definitely not as like hands-on as music. Like I really just do it when I can't record. Like when I got writer's block and shit, I'll just play the game and like make videos and try to like use my sense of humor to inspire me to make more music. So that's like, yeah, I would definitely be like a gamer.
Come on, man. So where can they find your gaming tag if they want smoke?
Planet Paco. That's my gamer tag. So
let's get it.
Y'all add me. That's my Instagram too. Everything is Planet Paco except for like my stage name, which is AyoPaco.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So where would the inspiration come from Planet Paco 1?
All right, so a few things. The name didn't come from anything. Like I just came up with that. I was high as fuck and I was like Planet Paco. I really don't remember like how I came up with that or anything, but I came up with the sound actually through Duke Deuce, the guy who made Crunk Ain't Dead, with his like really aggressive like yeah, like in that song. I just kind of like got really drunk one night with my friends and pulled the mic out and just started doing that, and the mic just being completely like obnoxious, and I had like a beat going, like some whack like trap beat going, and like I was just like turning up and screaming and shit. And the next day I fell asleep that night and woke up the next day and put it in a song. Like I just had an actual song that I recorded and put the yaws, like the ad-libs that I had recorded that night, chopped them up and put them in the song, and that's where like the main like element of that EP came from. So I didn't really mean for that to happen, but it came out. It was pretty fire.
How well was it received?
They loved it. They're like, this is hard. Like this is crazy.
See, they don't be talking shit all the time.
Not all the time. A lot of people really fuck with me. Like, I'd say majority of people fuck with me, but they're like, it's mostly people that I went to high school with. Like,
oh, they trying to get their lit back type shit.
Yeah, like people I went to high school with, and also like I understand this. Like some people don't understand the music path. Like they see me and they're like, what the fuck's he doing? Because like I see myself, all the shit I'm doing out here in Atlanta, like I see what I'm doing, but like I think it takes more, like you really gotta like make it for them to like, you know, I guess like not talk shit.
Yeah.
Like you know, people will always talk shit. Like there'll always be someone talking shit, no matter who you are. Like even like Taylor Swift gets like shit written about her in the news and like all that shit. So like, it's definitely not like abnormal to get shit talked. I mean, I go to Instagram and look at these rappers' pages, and all people are doing is shitting on them. They gotta turn their comments off, type shit. Like,
yeah.
It's crazy. And like, I definitely feel like I'm learning how to deal with that. Like, if that ever happened to me, and I was ever in a situation where I had to turn my comments off, I feel like hopefully I'd be able to handle it better. You know? So, yeah.
How would you describe the music scene in Athens overall?
It's cool. I mean, there's some ups and downs about it. I mean, some people are really stuck in Athens. Like, I see that. Like, I see like a lot of people have like this thing. It's like Athens syndrome. Like they'll get big in their city. And I felt this way kind of like, and this is like how my parents were even. Like, they, you know, people will get really big in their city, and then they'll be like, all right, I'm finna just blow from here, and they think the momentum's just gonna take them, and it's like, you can't stop working. Like, you can't stop working. Like, you gotta keep going on the road. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but my parents told me, like, when they were doing music, my mom managed my dad, and my dad, he had like a big record going around Atlanta, and like, instead of them going on tour and getting on the road, they stayed in Athens, and they think that's what fucked their career up. So I was like, you know, you got to keep working, like. But that's kind of the thing about the Athens scene. But there's also dope shit. Like, there's like hella artists that are really cool. Like, shout out Trevi. I really fuck with Trevi. Shout out Unique. He's an artist. Yeah, all my Athens artists. There's a lot of Athens artists that I fuck with, but they just kind of got a different thing going on than I do. Like, if you're like bought into the Athens scene, you're kind of
embedded.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like Atlanta, like, there's not really a way to be like, you could be like boxed in Atlanta, but you could still blow up. But in Athens, like, I just don't think like you could, like, it's more than like, they don't really look at it like I'm trying to make money and I'm trying to like pursue a career, I feel like. But some of them, not all of them. Like, most of them are dope. Most of the Athens rappers, bro, I love them. But it's just like a few that are like strange.
What do you feel it takes to make it out of Athens?
Bro, I feel it takes, I think it takes a lot of guts, and you gotta stand out. I think it's really hard to stand out for a lot of people. And I think it also takes I think it takes a different like perspective. You need like to have a different perspective, because like instead of thinking of like, I want to do this for like because I love music, you should do it because I want to make it, and have like that like drive. I look at it like I'm in college and I'm trying to make the all-star team. That's kind of like how I look at it. So I feel like you gotta have that same type of mentality if you want to make it out of Athens, because Athens is just like any other city that doesn't have a big artist.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, y'all have interviewed a few people from Athens, like Catch One. I fuck with Catch One, bro. He's cool. I actually did a song with him. I haven't put it out yet. I really only did that feature for the Instagram picture because I fuck with Catch One, bro. I was like, I want a picture with Catch One. But like, yeah, we got a song. But yeah, the Athens scene is cool. And King Blanco, bro, let me shout him out. King Blanco works his ass off, bro. He deserves a shout out. So
That's what's happening. So what's some of the goals you got set for yourself in your career over the next 5 years?
Really, I just want to be able to put out like an LP, like a full-length album. I want to, I guess, put some money in my mom's pocket and make some money for myself. I don't even know if like I should put money in my mom's pocket, because like I think she wants me to have my own money, because like literally like we just don't have a lot of money, so like I want to be able to like get my own money, like get a hell of a lot of money, so I don't have to like go through so and so to get money and shit like that. So maybe like get some dope ass visuals too. Like I want to do some shit like I want to get some dope visuals, and I want to get like a lot of people ask me like why would you want to sign to a label, and I feel like a lot of people would answer and be like the money or the budget, but for me it's like I want the sound, like the way they sound, like the recording equipment. That's like something that's like one of my goals, is to record on like some like record myself on some like high budget equipment with like Logic, because that's what I record on, and just like everything I need, like a mic and the distressor, which is just like a big compressor, and you know, everything else like amps, all that shit, because I know how to use that shit. You know, you don't really need that big ass like board with all the knobs, because you wouldn't be like tracking bands. But like, I mean, at least that's what I know. But whenever I go to a studio and I bring my own shit, I just plug that shit in, bro, like the laptop, and just go like. And it sounds like really good because they got like the distressors, all the compressors, all the hardware gear. So that's one of my goals, man, is to like get some of that shit and record on it.
That's what's
It
up.
sounds so good. But yeah, that's pretty much most of my goals, like for the next 5 years. Oh, one more, and touring. I really want to tour. That'd be dope. Like go on the road and do shows. It'd be really cool.
That'd be cool as shit. So
Oh,
what
yeah.
else you working on besides music?
Really just content, like getting my image out there, like working with him. He vlogs me and drives me up here, which is unique. I didn't mean to refer to him as a him, but like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he helps me out a lot, and then Sydney. I haven't even shouted out Sydney yet. That's crazy. That's my manager, man. He's so fly. Like, he found me through Cade, my boy Cade. Like, shout out Cade Fresco. He shoots all my videos. I did the video, the Ready Set Go Skillet video with Cade, and Sydney found it and was like, "Yo, this is hard." And so he drew up a contract and like, boom. So yeah, shout out to Sydney, man. He's dope.
That was Annie. Any last words and shout outs?
Shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister, my cats. I love my cats. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
For sure. Hey, AyoPaco, man, we appreciate having you on the porch
Hell
with
yeah.
us today, gang.
I appreciate it, bro.